Hey guys, it's Shannon with True Crime with Shannon, and I'm back with another video. But before we get into today's video topic, if you do me a quick favor, if you like the content that you're seeing here on the channel, hit that like button for me, that thumbs up. It helps get some more traction here on YouTube for all these missing folks in the video itself. And if you like the channel as well, please hit subscribe if you haven't already, and the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, before I get into today's video topic, I wanted to do a quick missing poster for you guys here. This is a critical missing. This is a very recent. She just went missing yesterday. This is Amaya Clark. She's been missing, it looks like, out of Washington, on the 500 block of Harvard Street Northwest. She's been missing since around 4 p.m. on Friday, which was yesterday. August 12th. The Metropolitan Police Department is seeking the public's assistance in locating 13-year-old Amaya Clark, who was last seen in the 500 block of Harvard Street Northwest on August 12th, 2022. Amaya Clark is described as a black female with a light brown complexion, 5'3" in height, 180 to 190 pounds, black hair, and brown eyes. She was last seen wearing a pink shirt, black pants, and black flip-flop sandals. So she's been missing again since yesterday. They are asking you to call. If you have any tips, please call the Youth and Family Services Division. That's one number. It is 202-576-6768. Or you can contact the Command Information Center, and you can also make anonymous tips at this particular number, 202-727-9099. Or you can text your tips to 50411. Again, text to 50411. They're really asking for the safe. They're saying that she's critical and missing, so they need the public's help in finding her out of Washington, D.C. Again, this is 13-year-old Amaya Clark. So if you have any information on this young lady, please do contact the authorities so they can bring her home to her family. Okay, I'm going to be talking about a case that's just over a week old now. A lot of you guys are familiar with it probably at this point if you've been following it on online. This is KIELY Rodni. She was last seen last Saturday at a party, and at this point they don't know exactly where she is. She disappeared. So I've gone through a lot of research, but this article is the most recent one, so I figured I would cover this and then give you guys the timeline, as well as some other information that I have come across on this particular case. Okay, KIELY Rodni was last seen Saturday at a graduation party. Now, this is last Saturday. Today's August 13th. This would have been last Saturday, which I believe was August 6th. At a graduation party at a California campground, with authorities handling her as a possible abduction. So they don't know exactly what happened to her at this point. Let's see. Okay, as the FBI announced Thursday that it was adding 16-year-old KIELY Mae Rodni to its National Missing Persons database, the search for the girl who was last seen 5 days ago at a campground senior farewell party continued in earnest. Scores of people have flocked to a recreation center in Truckee, the California town from which Rodni vanished, to ask how they can help with the search, according to Cassie Hebel, a friend who spoke to the Daily Beast on behalf of the family. That's where this article is from, and I will include that link as well in the information of the video. I know they're very grateful, she said. It's unclear if KIELY ever made it home from the party at Prosser Family Campground in the early hours of Saturday morning. This was, again, last Saturday, according to Placer County authorities. She had texted her mother, Lindsay Rodni Neiman, from the campground saying she would be heading home soon. I told her to be safe and that I loved her. And she said, "Okay, Mom, I love you too." Rodni Neiman told ABC News on Tuesday she never came home. "It's surreal. It's horrific," David Robertson, Rodni's granddaughter, told KNTV. "You would never think that anything would happen to you. It only happens on TV." The Prosser Family Campground, where people would go hiking or dirt biking, was viewed as a safe place, like a neighborhood backyard. Rodney Neiman told The Independent on Thursday. But the party had been far larger than past gatherings at the campground tended to be, with between 200 and 300 minors and young adults showing up to dance and socialize, according to local authorities. In a Thursday press conference, the Placer County Sheriff's Office said that more than 500 tips have been called in since Saturday, including from people outside of California, and that investigators are following up on more than 380 leads. Despite a massive effort that's now including 16 agencies and federal authorities, according to Captain Sam Brown of the Nevada County Sheriff's Office, we are still lacking clues. Brown explained investigators and volunteers still didn't have an exact spot around which to pinpoint a search radius, which was unusual, especially with a large object like a car, meaning Rodney's 2013 silver Honda SUV, which remains missing. Solely because of the missing vehicle, investigators are treating KIELY's vanishing as a potential abduction, according to Angela Musalim of the Placer County Sheriff's Office. Authorities on Thursday also released new images of KIELY, including one taken roughly a month before her disappearance. In the image, she sports layered gold necklaces, which police say she was believed to have been wearing on Friday night. The 16-year-old, who had a number of piercings, including a nose ring, was also wearing a black bodysuit and green Dickies pants. She reportedly also had a gray Lana Del Rey hoodie in her possession. The Placer County Sheriff's Office also commended the community for coming together. It's the community support that's keeping Rodney Neiman going, according to Cassie Hebel. Particularly phenomenal has been the cadre of kids around KIELY's age who have pitched in to look for her. The teen team. Wow, that's a mouthful. As Hebel called them, it's been hard on them, but they're working through the stress, she explained. Jagger Westfall, Rodney's boyfriend, told Fox 40 on Thursday that he had texted her to be safe and don't do anything stupid, just before she left for the Presser family campground. I definitely feel like that in this current situation that she's safe, Westfall said. I don't know where she is. We don't have anything to go off of at this point. But I fully believe that she's alive and well. Others close to KIELY don't believe that she ran away. Rodney Neiman told The Independent that there had appeared to be nothing out of the ordinary with her daughter the morning of the party. A friend, Kate Kuno, told Fox 40 that they had made creme brulee hours before. Everything was normal, the teenager said. Hebel told The Beast that there were 4 concrete details she could share on the ongoing search, but added there's hope on the ground and we're continually talking about how we want this miracle. But we just keep moving forward. Any minute, right? Any minute. The Placer County Sheriff's Office has asked that anyone with information contact Detective Stephanie Freiberg at 530-392-5609, or you can call the anonymous tip line at 530-581-6320, or you can email sheriff _ at TahoeInvest at placer.california.gov. And I'm going to put that below me here as well, all that information, and in the video information. So that's basically what they know at this point. I'm going to show you guys the timeline that was made up by another social media creator, and it was just updated. So it's an excellent timeline. Okay, so this is a timeline that was created online by True Crime Replay, and I will include their link also in the show, in the video information rather. So this is the timeline that's been revised. They had one last night, and they sent me a message that they updated it so we can make sure we have everything as close to the way it is at this point. Obviously, things will change by the time the video goes up. You know, things can change minute by minute. It looks like we're starting at 6:08 p.m. It says local security footage before the party. So this is the photo here on the top here. This is the photo of her she stopped at a convenience store, and that's a photo of her, and that's what she was wearing. It was like a spaghetti strap top there. And then at 10 p.m. she arrives at the party, And then 11 to 11:30 p.m. it says charges phone with Sammy, that's her friend, discusses Kaylee driving Sammy home. And then she also texted mom about extending the curfew and leaving at 12, looks like 12:15. So Sammy was her friend that her friend asked her to accompany her to this party. From what I understand, Kaylee did not want to go to this party, but she convinced Sammy, her friend, convinced her to go, and she ended up becoming her designated driver. That was what she was supposed to be there for. It says 12:25 a.m. Kaylee and Sammy say goodbye. 12:33 a.m. That's the last information from cellular data per the police. And then 12:36 a.m. it says Kaylee called Sammy in another friend's vehicle. At this point, that's 12:36 a.m. Looks like the last updates, which would have been Saturday morning, last Saturday morning. This would have been the last updates on her whereabouts or anything like that. From that point on, she's just gone. So it's very strange. Again, this has been verified by the PD. There is a lot of rumors and speculation going around on this case. I'm trying to keep it as factual as I can here on the channel because I don't want to go into all that. But like I said, if we get any more information, that could change. So that is the current timeline update as far as Kaylee's known whereabouts. We pull up some photos so you guys can make sure you're seeing all the photos, because I want to pass on as many photos as I can so that everyone's aware of what she looks like. So if you've seen her, you can definitely contact the authorities. Okay, first off, this is her missing poster, and there is a website for her, findkaylee.com. I'm going to include that as well in the information of this video. This is the missing poster that was created by the FBI, and this is their main one. There's a couple other ones that it can be used as well, but this one here is it's got the photo of her vehicle and as well as the license plate. So you could see her, her vehicle that they're still looking for, and it's letting you know there's a $50,000 reward. And the anonymous tip line is 530-581-6320, and then you hit option 7. But again, she was last seen, in Truckee, California. She's 16 years old, 5'7", blonde hair, hazel eyes, I saw 110 pounds, but I guess it's 118 pounds. But she's definitely very, very thin, and she's got blondish hair. So, and they're focusing on her necklaces. So let me get that photo up as well. So this is a photo that it's on the poster, but they are focusing greatly on her necklaces here. They state that Kaylee wears a lot of necklaces, and that she's most likely was wearing either these same exact necklaces or some similar like it. So she looks like there's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 necklaces involved here. So she's got at least about, looks like 3 or 4. I believe it looks like 4. So this is a very recent photo of her, which is why they would be using it in their missing posters. And also of note, she had a sweatshirt that actually stated in the front, they're asking people not to read too much into this, but the sweatshirt that she was carrying that evening does state this on it: you don't want to be forgotten, you just want to disappear. So this was a sweatshirt that she had with her that evening. So again, this would have been the saying on the front of the sweatshirt. So that's also another way to spot her if you see that sweatshirt. Okay, and here's a larger image of the surveillance. This is the surveillance photo taken from the surveillance on 8/5 of 2022 at the stop that she made before she went to the campground party. So this is the most recent image of her as far as what she would have been wearing, and that she had like that spaghetti strap black top on. So that would be the most recent photo of her. So if you have any information on Kaylee, you were at the party that night, someone who was at the party that may have some information, you've seen her since her disappearance, please do contact the authorities. Her family and friends really do want her home. Police have emphasized that they are not after anybody for there apparently was a lot of drinking and drugs going on at that party. They're not interested in that at this point. They just want to find KIELY. Like I said, there was up to 300 people. 300 people, just, not only minors, but there was folks in their 20s apparently at this party. So it wasn't just teenagers at this party. And there was apparently, like I said, there was drinking going on, so there was alcohol, and there was also drugs, from what they're stating. But they are not after anyone to get in trouble at this point. They just want to find this missing 16-year-old. So if you have any information, please do contact the numbers or the email, or any of the information I post in the information of the video. And let's bring her home to her family as soon as possible, because they are very concerned about this young lady. So that's all I have for today. If I get any more updates, I will post another video this weekend. I wanted to get this one out, obviously, because this one's pretty important. We want to bring her home. She's been gone a week as of today. That's going to be it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. And with that said and done, stay safe.